Hi, good evening. Hi, everyone. Happy Diwali to you. This is 2021 after a COVID period. We are finding it's a so warm and welcoming sign that people are in the street. They are busy with celebration. So I find it so nice with all these setbacks, we could able to bounce back and come to business. So I will start with a story today because I want to convey why there is an important in our life that we have to focus on a particular area. If you focus on particular area and work on that, we can find out the ultimate result out of it. That's what we can see many heroes or great people have paved their way in such a way that they focused and give utmost attention what the work they do, and also they select a specific subject, they prove excellence. I also reading so many books related to focus, the importance of focus after my college days. So those time I found the importance of focusing on particular things, because when you focus on particular things and working on that particular subject for a long period of time, you have a better understanding about the topics and have a broad view what's happening and what the trend can be and what is the benefit of that subject in our real day life. So this is the occasion to express my willingness to follow a particular stream of knowledge, that is which I started in 1989, when after I joined the engineering college, Thrissur Government Engineering College in Kerala. I am pursuing my mechanical engineering degree by 1993. Because a smile came because I was thinking those days, because I came out from a rural village school. The native language, that is the local language only I was knowing, and when I came to college, the medium of teaching was in English. So more than understanding, more than learning the subject, I was trying to understand the other language. So it was quite difficult to follow the classes what is it was conducted in English. So it was very difficult to follow in that the subject in that language. And practically, because in the 10th I got around 75 percentage of marks those days. So after that, when I came to college, I literally failed in my first year pre-degree, and I was crying. Came to home and crying, and my mother consoled me. And with that energy, with that power I got from my mother, I could able to pass the pre-degree. Because I got around 60 percentage in pre-degree, and then my aim is to join a professional degree, so and specifically in engineering. So I was trying. The first time I tried, and I also that time I also for a coaching also, for the entrance exam coaching also I had been going through, and but first time I failed in that examination, the entrance examination, and then second attempt I have to do, and then I was selected in the second list. I was in the waiting list. So firstly my name was not there, and the second list my name came, and I was so specific I will go for mechanical engineering. But I went for the interview. That time they told there is only electrical engineering is only the seat is available. You have to join, and that college also out of my city and out of my district actually. So going to the college, staying at hostel and studying was not feasible that in those days because especially in family, this is the first time such thing is happening. So they were afraid actually to send me to a distance college and also staying in the hostel and all this thing. And for the expenditure also was a point of concern. So then I requested those people who is allotting the seat. Then they told, okay, you just wait. However, for time being, we are electing electrical engineering for you. Just wait. If somebody withdraw their seat, then I will give that seat to you like that. So luckily, I got in mechanical engineering. Later, that day itself, they informed me that they called me again and informed me that I got a seat in mechanical engineering in my native town only, the Government Engineering College, Trishur, and I studied that in that engineering college and completed my engineering in 1993. So those days, I was not having that kind of circle who can tell the benefit of and the type of the job you will get after engineering and all. Even though my classmates, college mates, and the teachers putting some light how what kind of job we can go for, because that time the campus interview was not there actually. There was one company only came that day, that time, that is L&T, and one of the one person from other branch only got selected. I think some other branch got selected, and hardly much interview, campus interview was there. Then after completing the engineering, then I came out and start search for a job. Then I came to then I was searching for job in the newspaper columns and all. Then I found an advertisement. I said that this is a job consultancy. If you come and pay this much amount, we will immediately get you some interview and we will be able to place you in a job. So I went with my uncle. I went to Coimbatore and go to that office, and they made us to pay some hundreds of rupees that time. And then after that, they were sending me to some. They told, okay, we will inform you if there is an interview. But after waiting for long days, I did hardly get any interview. Specifically in engineering, there were some sales and all those were telling that, but I was not expecting that kind of job. Then they told, okay, we have a branch in Hosur. You go there. From there, you will get the placement. Then myself and my uncle went to Hosur. I went there and went there Hosur office. I there also they told me that, okay, you have to wait, you have to stay here. We will arrange some interview for you like that. So then what we decided, okay, then my other uncle was there in Bangalore. Then I went to his home there and stayed there waiting for some interview. So then there also I did not get any good interview. Then I start searching job myself. I start roaming around, and I thought, okay, I will put up in Bangalore itself. Then I started searching for the job in Bangalore. I went to one by one companies and asking for the job, and also some consultancy manpower agencies I went. So I went to one agency in JP Nagar in Bangalore, sixth phase. So he was someone who retired from Hindustan Lever or some big brand company. Then he was starting a manpower consultancy. And when I went to ask for a job, what he told me, okay, why can't you join with me? Then we will look for a good job for you, like that. Then I joined with him, and I was helping him to take interview of other candidates, and also some marketing job. Go to some companies, he will give 2 3 names every day morning. Then I have to go to that company and ask them if they have any manpower requirement. Those days, mobile and all was not there. There we have landline, mainly landline. So we have to go personally and talk to the people. Then I went there. Then he also was doing some marketing of some products. So I had to collect some payment for that also. With that, I was for almost 4 to 6 months. He also made a visiting card for me, and I put the name, and he gave the name, and the salary he offered me was 500 rupees. So I was okay with that, because without having something is better than nothing. So I just started doing that job, and later when I got some interview in Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, where they were taking the consultant engineers. Then I approached some agent who was supplying manpower to HAL, and he gave me an opportunity to join the Aeronautical Development Agency. They recruited me directly to the Aeronautical Development Agency, and then I had to work for them. I have to go to HAL in this one division, and have to work for them. Like that was the contract. And I was working there for almost 6 months. Then again, they extended me to another 1 year. This all job I got because I had a background of AutoCAD, because there's computer designing. So how it happened is that once immediately I passed out from the engineering, I found that AutoCAD is a new thing. The drawing in computer I felt that okay, I have to learn that. When that time there was not much training institute on AutoCAD. Then I went to one of my senior. He was there with me in some regular college, no. So he had started a computer center after his BSc Physics. He had started a computer center. I went to him, and I asked him whether you know AutoCAD. He told, I don't know AutoCAD, but I have some I can get the software like that, he told. Okay, then I told, okay, then what we will do is that you install one AutoCAD in one of your system. I will come and explore those. And at the same time, I went to city and go to Thrissur town, and in one bookstore, and found some book in AutoCAD. I bought that book, and I start reading it and doing it in practical in the computer, in trial and error. I learned. At the end, he got me a certificate also from his institute. So we both were learning together. Later, he started teaching to other students. After learning that AutoCAD, I came to this way, like that. I came to reach Bangalore in this way, as I already explained to you. So that was the key point that HL people took me for the job. I was in the design of the undercarriage of LCA, light combat aircraft. Those time, the main software, other software they were using was KTR. So KTR 3 or some version. So it's very, and you can see big mainframes were used, not small computer was the And it, even if you give a command to get it executed, it may take another half an hour or 1 hour, like that. If you want to do some extrude command, or if you want to do some 3D command, or if you want to do some assembly, all this thing, it takes hours to get it executed, and we have to wait. In AutoCAD, most mainly used for 2D drawings. They had a plotter there. I got the exposure in the plotter machine. So they will take the blueprint, and with that blueprint, the other people will start manufacturing the structures. So that was the first exposure to me in the CAD, the computer design area. Then I had also some interest to go to or defense forces services. So meantime, I was trying with the service selection board. I gave my SSB service, first service selection for Air Force in Mysore. That time, few of my engineering college classmates also was there in the interview, and one of my classmates got selected, and another two also. So only 3 people got selected into that SSB. I did my best. I went through. There was a screening test first. I cleared that screening test. Then I done all the group tests, and interview also I done. But somehow I could not make it that time. Then I decided, okay, something missing with me. So I must learn something, that how the interview is conducted, what was I was clueless actually, what was the SSB interview and all that time. And then I went to Colonel Balasubramanian, I think, Lieutenant Colonel, in Indiranagar. He was running a training center at his home only. Then I went there and learned what all technique, what is the structure of the interview and all those kind of things. Then I applied, and I went to one more interview that was in Allahabad. I went there. That board also, that was a washed out batch, or nobody was got selected in that batch. And then again I applied for another. Then I got into the SSB in Bhopal. There only 2 people got selected from my batch. That is, both of us from there went through the same officers training academy in Chennai, and he was also in the same service what I was joined. So that way we, as a computer designing and all those things. So I was again in the technical services in Indian Army. From there, I served in different locations and all those things. It was a great experience. It is what we transformed me as an individual, how to deal with people, how to react to them, little bit of language, what I know, whether it is in English or Hindi or any other language. So little bit of proficiency I got from those days experiences, and also to mingle with any kind of people from any region. It becomes so easy, and all many other qualities I could have developed from those 5 years in the service. I will continue these stories in my coming videos. Hope that you people will like it. Thank you very much.